There's a singing donkey over there. Who's ready for 50 minutes of fast running to the new album by The Joy Formidable? It's called Into the Blue. As usual, I will react to it, I listen to it. I will tell you what I think is going on lyrically, musically. I will try and make sense of it. That's what I do. And I have a good time. That's the main thing. I just have a good time. Let's get up here and get started. There's two people over there wearing high vis on horses. Surely the sound of a horse walking is high vis enough. All right, here we go. And the watch is on, the music's on, and we're off. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. It started, and it's like I've opened my fridge, and there are chemtrails coming out of my bottle of orange juice. My kitchen is suddenly 2 miles high as I head into the blue. Breathe in. Ooh, I'm struck by that line early on. Things go bad, but at least it's real. It's better than emptying me. What a great line to have early on in an album. I got a guitar on either side revving its engine. There's a wonderful line about it all being a wave. I think we are in for an album which is about regeneration. You've got this muted kind of plucked guitar string in there, and it's, for me, it sounds like someone tiptoeing at night. I really think this album is going to be about going into different worlds, going into different frames of consciousness, and coming back again, going into the blue, but returning. These guitars on chimes. Let's try and keep up. Let's go down here, let's go down here. Oh God, shit. It's like running through a health food shop with a brown paper bag full of the most uplifting riffs ever, and she's singing about running and trying to keep up with these guitars. That line of always running, that's where I feel like she does those high kind of like octave effect guitar lines so well. Oh, what's this? That song felt like an experiment in school where you got these particles and you watch how they spread, but the Joy Formidable seemed to go in there and kind of gather them all up. It was like chasing after butterflies with a net. It was making sense of chaos. It's like a drop D Upanishad. Jump this. Look what's happened to my legs on Sevier. My legs have never moved like this. I'm sure I just heard the line, a 7-tip star. Yes, I feel like I'm sat in the middle of a heptagram. Is that what it's called? It's like the music is illuminating the space around me. I know that everything beyond that star is mysterious, but for now, I feel safe running with the Joy Formidable. Oh fuck. I'm 13 minutes in and I'm quite worried because I feel like I'm running towards a massive storm. I don't know what's going to happen to me when I get there. It's like each song is passing on nutrients to the other. That goes with my idea that this album is going to be about regeneration. I feel like I've gone to the great beyond and I'm coming back dressed better than ever. Is this an album about running as well? She's mentioning there, this is an interval. Alright, let's do a minute hard. That line, don't think about it. It's a crossroad for me. Now, I'm starting to think, this isn't a human singing. This is the song of rocks facing a clear blue sky. Is this the music of planet Earth? What the fuck? Well, the combination of the music and lyrics, it's like when you understand a poem in your gut, you know? When you think, my body understands this, but my mind can't work it out. That's what it feels like running this album. Oh, in fact, it's a big guitar album. It reminds me of the first time I listened to 13 by Blur. That was when I really fell in love with the guitar. It was more than an instrument. It was a way to look at the world differently. It was a way to travel to different dimensions. It was all about the sound as well as the playing. And that's what you want music to do a lot of the time, isn't it? You want it to be an escape. Oh, honestly, I know where I am, but the ground feels different. The absolute cheek of it. Just when I was saying that this album gives you mixed feelings, they've got a song called Farrago, which I believe is a term you use when there's like odd things being said, things just don't quite make sense or something like that. So they're well aware that this is a tricky album to navigate. There's a real sense that we are set on a path throughout this album and nothing is going to distract us from our destination. We're just going to keep on going and we're going to keep on smiling and running fast all the way. It's like a circus. The music is like a circus and she's reassuring us all in the middle that she isn't confused. I am not Farrago. I trust you 100%. And if your mind does have the tendency to wander away into the realms of such magic realism, what better way to stay rooted in reality than to remind yourself of everyday tasks? And now she's saying she's got to feed her dog. What the hell? It's so clever because the album is called Into the Blue, you know, which gives you this idea that it's going to be about how to vanish, but we keep vanishing and we keep coming back. Riff after riff. Let's be honest here, it could also be about death. You know, when you die, you go into the blue, you disappear. This music feels like it has the power to bring you back from the dead. There's witchcraft in there. That idea that we all belong together, but we get separated, is there again with that line, a lonely drop of water from the cloud. This is about us disappearing from the pack and then finding our way back again. I'm starting to think I might have eaten a magic mushroom at the start of this run. If you're wondering why I haven't raced in nearly 2 years, that's why. And now we've got a song which feels like Donovan singing Hurdy-Gurdy Man if it was about Manuka honey. This song's somewhere new. It is beautiful, his voice, that is amazing. I feel like I have approached the storm at last. I'm ready to get drenched. I'm ready for it. There it is, we got a distant sound of thunder, the rustling of wind chimes. Magic is happening. I'm regenerating. I can't wait to see what kind of new world I run out on. Horse shit. There's loads of horse shit everywhere. Yes, bring it to the front. Oh, wow. It feels like a new beginning. Those guitars are straight and direct like sunlight. Let the grass grow. We're towards the end of the album and it feels reborn. My shoelaces are photosynthesizing my Achilles. I feel like I could run all day. Now though, it feels like time is speeding up. The sun has only just come out, but now it's gone. I feel like we are hurtling towards a rapid end. And now the leaves are falling down. It's gone from spring to autumn like that. Oh my word, I'm running out of time. It's okay though, the end is not the end. She's saying I won't go back to nothing. Yes, it's about the circle of life. We never really die, we just come back as something else. I believe that. Thank you, Joy Formidable. Oh, I hope I don't break my ankle now. That will be the end. You know how underneath a forestry like this, there's a thing called a mycelium network, and it allows the trees, right, to communicate with each other. They can pass nutrients. This album feels like that. I feel like towards the end of it, we are dealing with things like death, but it feels like the confidence to do that has come from the start of the album. I feel like all the songs in this album are connected via some kind of mycelium network. They're feeding each other. They're keeping one another strong. It is magical. What a crazy album review this is. You don't get album reviews like this anywhere else, do you? I love that riff on Only Once. Let's have a fast finish. Come on. Fucking hell. When the penny drops that this album is probably about dying and how you go into the great beyond and you return in an unrecognizable form. This last song and the line about closing your eyes and being gone too soon. Oh my word, she's saying stop when you know it's hurting you. I can't, I love running too much. Just in time, to be honest, my legs are dead. They're gone, finito. What a beautiful album, what an emotional album. It really made you feel connected to the earth in a way, and that thing I said about the nutrients from songs seem to move around throughout the album. It felt like it was doing that to me. It felt like it was building me up. It was introducing me into this world of magic, this way of looking at the world in like a poetic way, and then it hit me hard at the end. Like you seemed to have this rebirth, the spring, the grass was growing, and then it all just seemed to die away really quickly. But I felt prepared for it because I'd been running to it for like 40 minutes by that point. I felt strong. I felt wise. I felt like an owl. I felt like a running punk owl. Anyway, I'm a running punk. You should be a running punk too. That was the new album by The Joy Formidable. Take it for a run. Let me know what you think. Have a great day and just love one another. Bye.